Imagine walking through a quiet forest at dusk, with tall trees around you and the sound of crickets in the air. As the full moon rises, its light filters through the branches. You notice big footprints on the soft ground, like a wolf's, but too large. You glance up and see a figure standing among the trees. It looks like a man, but then he steps forward, and something seems different. His face is furry, his eyes are bright, and his ears are pointed. You hold your breath. Is it a wolf? A man? A creature of legend known as a werewolf? Stories about werewolves, humans changing into wolves, are ancient. Some of the earliest tales date back to ancient Greece. One famous myth tells of King Lycaon, who disobeyed the gods and was turned into a wolf as punishment. Long ago, people believed that wolves were powerful and mysterious, and many old cultures had stories of people becoming wolves during magical nights. In Europe during the Middle Ages, many believed that ordinary people could become werewolves. Some thought it happened because of a curse or a magic belt called a wolf strap. Others believed it was a kind of sickness called lycanthropy, a mental condition where someone felt like a wolf inside. Back then, werewolves were often blamed for strange sounds or missing livestock at night. Sometimes, people accused a neighbor of being a werewolf and went to trial over it. Not all werewolves were seen as scary villains. In Ireland, there were legends about wolf warriors called Ulfhednar, who wore wolf skins to feel strong and brave. These stories said the warriors were connected to nature and wore wolf garments to feel powerful. Some believed these warriors traveled at night but returned to being human by day, courageous, not dangerous. There's a special tale from Brittany, France called Bisclaveret. A nobleman who turned into a wolf weekly returned to his castle, even in wolf form. Because of his gentle heart, his wife's betrayal was revealed, and he regains his human form with the king's help. It's a story about loyalty, kindness, and how a wolf's strong heart can help even when the world misunderstands him. In Latvia in 1692, a man named Thies said he became a werewolf on special nights to fight evil spirits underground and protect his village's crops. He believed his wolf form was a gift to guard people, not a curse. He said werewolves were hounds of God who kept danger away. Though his tale was unusual, it showed how people saw wolves as both powerful and protective. As time passed, scientists and doctors began to explain werewolf stories. They showed that some people had conditions that caused extra hair to grow, or illnesses that made them act strangely. The stories also came from real fears. Wolves were dangerous, so people used werewolf tales to explain the fears of night, wilderness, and unknown dangers. Today, werewolves appear in movies, cartoons, and books, but mostly as friendly or exciting characters. Many stories show werewolves helping people or learning to live between two worlds. The idea that someone could be one thing by day and something else by night surprises us and teaches us to be kind and understanding. Werewolves are not proof of real shape-shifting, but they show how humans have used stories to tell about fear, strength, mystery, and goodness. From ancient Greece to modern books, these legends help us explore our connection with nature and our imagination. If you ever walk in the woods on a moonlit night and see a shadow move just a little too tall or too quick, remember, you might be seeing the echo of an ancient story. And that story, the history of werewolves, is less about danger and more about wonder, mystery, and the magical spark in every legend.